Hello and welcome back to the Talking Prem podcast's Week 7 tip show. Ashir is back with us again. Ashir, welcome back, although you were here last week, so it's not really welcome back.
Hello.
Just welcome back
Featured on
to
the-
it this year anyway.
Featured on the podcast last week.
In the podcast as well.
Yeah.
This week and last week, so thanks for that this year. But I would like to
This week.
especially this week. I would like to start the show off though with a public apology. We did speak about it last week after the show, but a good friend next to me, Ashir, forgot that this is actually a YouTube show. So when he muted himself and told his mother to fuck off, you all saw it. I'm sorry for that. That's not how we like to treat parents at the Talking Prem, and it will not happen again.
You guys have parents.
Look,
Wow!
Should we get into it?
Wow!
Last week's results.
Jamie.
Nugget led Nugget. No, I have parents. They are around somewhere. The last week's results, Nugget, you got 6 out of 10 right, and you also picked 2 correct scores, so plus 6 points for you. Well done. I got 4 out of 10, but also picked 2 correct scores. Ashir, you got 5 out of 10, also picked 2 correct scores, and Booth, equal with me, 4 out of 10, picked 2 correct scores. So we did all right. If we were gambling, we would have been plus units.
Big fucking brains.
We would have been plus units. Also, Booth he's picked 5 correct scores in the last 2 weeks, so he's big plus units. So not bad. Even though I promised last week I would have the table updated at some stage, I'm still trying to figure out There's 1 week that I don't have in my calculations, so I got to go back and figure that out. But I'll have it eventually, probably this week. Not doing much tomorrow. So
A lot of empty promises from you, Jamie, but
a lot of empty promises. But I delivered Adam Ingram on the podcast.
You do pull through with the Adam Ingram podcast. So
And as you'll hear, if you listen to the podcast this week, we have Zlatan Ibrahimovic on the show next week. Booth guaranteed us we'd have him on the show. So,
and Booth does a lot of things, but a liar is not one of them.
It's like 5 of them. So, moving on to this week's games, we'll get straight into it. It's very late. I haven't slept in 36 hours. I'm very tired. Wolverhampton kicking off tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Wolves at home to Palace. Nugget, who you got?
It depends on who shows up, to be fair. This game could go either way. It's Wolves at home.
Yeah, in front of that massive crowd at the
in front of the massive crowd. Are you okay, Ashie? You're falling down the stairs again?
I'm fine.
You good? You good? Okay.
I'm alive.
I'm alive. Still breathing. I'm going to say it's going to be a 1-1 draw.
Hey, that's a good result, I reckon. Yeah.
I'm going to say 2-1 Wolves.
I mean, I don't want to say you're copying my score, but you're copying my score. No, I'm going Wolves 2-0. I think if they can shut down Palace, it'll be a good result. And Booth has gone 1-0 Wolves. So we're all on the Wolves except for Jared. And watch it be Crystal Palace will win, probably. So,
yeah, probably. But you guys were also all on City last week. And I know I did say 3-3 draw, but I will take a 1-1 draw. Big brains.
Huge result for West Ham last week. Moving on, I could take that this week. My beloved Blades at home at the Lane in front of a packed house against Manchester City. Struggling. Let's face it, they're struggling. Who you got, Nugget? Just going to write down Sheffield United right now because I'm assuming you'll take us.
I would assume you're an idiot and I am correct because I don't know why you would write Sheffield down because Manchester City are going to win 4-0.
Ooh. Okay, is she? You're going to go Sheffield United, right?
Good one. I want to say City 3-0.
I'm going to go City 5-1. So we'll score. We'll get a goal, but I think this
will
is
you get the first goal?
Nah, probably
or will you take it back 1-1 or a 2-1? Really get the wind in the sails before the sails are cut in half?
Heavy up 4-0, City up 4-0, and then we'll score to dash Nuggets result, and then they'll get another one just to put us to bed. And Booth has gone City 2-0, so not confident because he doesn't think they're playing well, but I think this is going to be the game they're going to turn it around. So even though we played good against Liverpool,
watch Sheffield come out and win 1-0.
Maybe that's why I'm picking another one. Maybe it's a little jinx bet. Worked in the AFL, won a lot of money on that. My team didn't win, but I won a lot of money. Next game, Aston Villa at home to Southampton. Two teams that are in pretty good form, although last time out, Aston Villa struggled heavily against Leeds. But we're probably the better team. They just couldn't score.
Yeah, Villa coming off the loss and Southampton looking good. I'm going to say Aston Villa 1-0.
Nice and tight. Nice. Bashir?
I want to say a 1-1 draw.
Yeah. Big on the draws this week. I'm going Aston Villa 2-1. I think both teams will score, but Aston Villa will get the win. And Booth has gone a 1-1 draw as well, copying Bashir. Come on, Booth. Pull your head in, man.
Yeah, fucking Booth.
Just copies everyone. Next game, Burnley at home to Chelsea. Mate, this has Burnley written all over it. I know Chelsea's playing good, but man, Burnley at home in front of those crazy Burnley fans. People are going to think there's actually going to be fans in the stadium over there, but they had like 24,000 cases the other day. So that's
silly people. Speaking of silly people, Burnley are playing silly football. Chelsea 2-0.
Nice. Copied me, but that's okay. Ashir? Written down.
Chelsea 2-1.
That's good. Burnley could score a goal. Not likely, but they could. I've gone 2-0 Chelsea, just like Nugget. And Booth's gone 3-0 Chelsea, so he thinks it's a blowout. Obviously, he doesn't know how Burnley plays because they don't really
Didn't watch
concede
last
that many
week's game.
goals. Yeah, so...
Classic Burnley.
What's Burnley win or it'll be a draw because we've all gone one way. Next game, Liverpool at home to West Ham. Massive game for Liverpool. They got a win in the Champions League, but one massive defender and a defensive midfielder that can play defense to cover him out. Yeah, this could be a fun one.
This could go either way. Like West Ham have been playing good football. They come away with a 1-1 draw against City last week.
Jared Bowen's good.
Liverpool struggled against Sheffield, but did come away with a win. They're going to lack defensively because they've got young guys coming through. 2-1 Liverpool.
Same result as last week for them. Ashir.
Yeah, I'm going to go 2-1 Liverpool as well.
No one wants to jump in the hole with me. I'm going West Ham 2-1. I think West Ham's going to win, money line. And Booth has gone Liverpool 2-1. So, Jesus Christ, man. What should be 1-0 Liverpool? It'll be a 1-0 draw. It's going to be a 1-0
draw.
Yep,
It'll be a 2-1 draw. West Ham will score in the 97th minute.
It'll be hard to be a 2-1 draw.
2-2 draw. Liverpool will be up 2-1. West Ham will score in the 97th minute.
Although if it is a 2-1 draw, I mean, some punters
I'm
will
a
be very
genius.
disappointed.
Fucking big brains.
That's it. Next game, Newcastle at home to Everton. This is another one of those games. Everton looked a bit off last game. Newcastle looked very off.
Who's playing Newcastle?
Everton.
Not Everton.
Yeah, not Evanstown. Everton.
You dig at me when you do something stupid next.
James in the Toffees, but he might not be playing. So, yeah. But Newcastle were terrible last time out against Manchester United. So, this is a fucking toss-up in my eyes.
They had a 1-1 draw with Wolves, so...
Oh, yeah, I'm thinking of the Man United result. That was 2 weeks ago. None of us picked that one either. Relegation dogfight.
I picked the 1-1 draw, you fucking pleb.
Did you really?
I did.
Back to the stats. No, you did not. You picked the 2-1 Manchester United win in the Newcastle United game. We're going back 2 weeks now.
Oh, well, I picked the 1-1 draw with Wolves, so big brains.
Yeah, you got it last week, but that relegation dog.
I was really close in the relegation with Bruno Fernandes scoring a late goal, and I really wish they stopped.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
But they didn't.
Newcastle
and Everton.
Yep.
Is Richarlison back, or has he still got an extra week?
Was it straight red or double yellow?
Or was it straight red?
Straight red.
I feel that probably got. He could be back, but I don't know. But I know James is 75% chance.
But they don't have Luca Digne, remember?
Yep.
Yeah,
he was sent off last week. Yep. Go discipline.
Yeah. 1-1 draw.
Ooh, heavy on the 1-1 draws this week.
Big consistent.
We love entertaining football. Sheer.
2-1 Everton.
Nice, getting in the hole with Booth. He's also gone 2-1 Everton. I'm going 3-1 Everton, although that will probably not happen if James Rodriguez doesn't play. I just think DCL can score. Next game, Manchester United at Old Trafford against Arsenal. This is always a massive game. Both teams, a little bit iffy, although United looked real fucking good against RB Leipzig in the Champions League yesterday. So
you have to.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
One of those again. Whichever the fucking team shows up. but besides like the top two, well, Aston
Oh,
Villa
even
and
City,
Everton,
but oh yeah.
so inconsistent. And they were really consistent, and then they both lost last week. And
Yeah, both look shit.
fucking hate the Premier League. Just be a blowout Farmers League like everyone else.
No one wants to watch the Liga One.
I mean, the Uber Eats League one.
Whatever it's called now.
It's got Uber Eats in the name, so that's why I watch it. But going back to this, I'm going to say Arsenal, not Arsenal. Don't quote me on this because I'm going to say Manchester United to win 3-1.
Fuck off. I've already written that down for me. You're copying me. Fuck off. Actually, do you want to go 3-1 as well?
No, I'm gonna go 2-1 United.
2-1 United? Well, yeah, I've gone Man United 3-1 as well, and Booth has gone Arsenal 2-0. So
That man's an idiot. He's never watched football before in his life.
watch it be a draw. Next game, Tottenham at home to what I can only assume I've written down BRI Brighton. Tottenham were fucking terrible this morning in Europa. Gotta think they're going to bounce back against Brighton.
I'm going to confirm they're versing Brighton because if they're not,
No, I confirmed it. I got it sitting up here as well.
you confirmed it. Are you
Playing
positive?
Brighton at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, London. White Hart Lane.
This is on Monday. It is versing Brighton on Monday morning for us. Tottenham 3-1.
When's someone going to pick like that Ajax result? Tottenham 13-0. Like, come on. I would have picked that.
When Tottenham versus Sheffield, I'll pick 13-0.
You do that, all right? I'll laugh in your face when we only lose 12.
you lose 12-1 or 13-1.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, 12-1. Yeah, 13-1. I'll be laughing in your face as I'm hanging from a noose. What do you
We'll go 12-1 victory, 97th minute own goal to give you a goal. So technically, Tottenham 13.
Score. Yeah. But you don't get the correct score. And I'm swinging from a noose. Actually, you're pick for this game.
As long as you do it on a windy day outside, I'll be all right.
I'm gonna say Spurs 1-0.
Ooh, entertaining game of football. I've gone Tottenham 4-0. And I think Booth's gone 3-1. I can't write for shit. So, yeah, he's gone Spurs 3-1. So, yeah, I'm 4-0. Booth's 3-1. Second last game of the round. This is the most entertaining game for me of the round. Fulham at home to West Brom. Love the camera angle from that construction site along the river. Yeah, this game could suck. I'm just going to say it. What do you got, Joe?
I got nothing, honestly. I don't care.
I mean, I
West
do
Brom
relegation dogfight.
Yeah, this is gonna put both of these teams ahead of you because you're gonna lose
And they're
gonna have a fucking entertaining 0-0 draw.
Oh, I thought you were going to say 1-0 because I've already written that. Ashir, what do you reckon? Entertaining 0-0 draw?
0-0 draw as well.
It's gonna be riveting football.
0-0 draw Ashir, 0-0 draw Jared. I've gone 1-0 draw because I think they can both score a goal, and Booth has gone West Brom 1-0. So he has faith in one of these teams to get 3 points. But again, we've said he doesn't watch football, so. Last game of the round. This could be entertaining, but it's also got Leicester in it, so it could not be entertaining. Leeds at home to Leicester. What do you got?
Leeds coming off a massive 3-0 win over Aston Villa.
Looked good.
Leicester basically got away with 3 points. It probably should have been a 1-1 draw, but we'll move on. The VAR says he was offside. I'm going to say 2-2 draw.
Man, that is your fourth draw picked this week. Remember when Booth did
I
that?
haven't learned from Booth. Booth went like one round with like 5 draws and fucking
and he got
sucked.
none of them. That was why he was so far behind. Ashir, who you got?
I'm going to say Leeds 2-1.
Motherfucker. That's exactly what I picked. So, yeah. And actually, no, I've got Leeds 2-1, and Booth's gone Leicester 2-1. So, heavy on the goals, over 2.5 goals. Hammer that. Betting responsibly. But yeah, and Booth,
as we say, bets. What's Booth's tip of the week?
His gold-plated tip of the week cannot lose. his 1-1 draw for the Aston Villa game against Southampton. He said the goals will be Watkins and Danny Ings because it's Danny Ings FC. So load up on that. Gamble responsibly. Mortgages, you can get another one. So load up. Yeah, that's it for us. We'll see how we go. I'm pretty sure after the last couple of weeks, Nugget is now in the lead. I may be third, but I'm not sure. She has done better than me, so he may have caught me. I'm not really sure. But we'll have the update next week.
Yeah.
Top of the table.
I'll have the full updates next week, and also shout out to Booth because 2 weeks ago he had a fucking blinder. So although he only picked 4 correct results, he got 3 correct scores in those out of those 4 correct results. So he had a good week. But yeah, other than that, that's us. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit us up with comments. Throw your tips in below or your gold-plated bet. Your lock for the week.
Who's your betting responsibly? Listen to the podcast. That's why we're here. That's why we're doing it. Get around the podcast.
Like we said, Booth's guaranteed us Zlatan Ibrahimovic next week, so I mean, it's going to be a good show next week.
One final shout out as well. Talkin Prem, Illawarra Premier League Grand Final this weekend. Bring it home, Cameron Besgrove. Bring Wanuna that title.
Come on, Wanuna. Loyal listener, liked the podcast the other day, so come on, Wanuna, get that title. Other than that, that's us out. Come on, Sheffield.
I don't want to do that.
Have faith in you.
No, you don't.
Yeah, don't be stupid.
Jinx bet, putting $1,000 on.
You don't have $1,000. We established this. Why are we still recording? Just hit the end and record. Bye.
Bye.